Mount Everest Travel Guide. Mount Everest is the biggest trip in Tibetan tourism, but it's also an absolutely must-see for your first trip to Tibet. Many people, in order to catch a glimpse of the world's highest peak, invest much time and money, travel thousands of miles, and end up seeing nothing. And the trip makes them exhausted, so if you want to travel to Mount Everest, you must plan ahead. Today's video will give you ultimate travel guide to Mount Everest. First of all, you need to know that there are 2 days to see Mount Everest. One is planned to go to Everest Base Camp, which is the closest viewpoint to Everest for tourists. The other is frame, where you can also see Everest and take great photos, but it's a bit farther away. So first, let's talk about Everest Base Camp. Firstly, we need to navigate to the entrance of Mount Everest National Park to buy tickets. It's 116 RMB for one person, but your car cannot drive directly into Everest Base Camp. Unless it's an electric car, you need to transport to a bus in Zhashizong Township, which costs 120 RMB and includes the round trip. It takes about an hour when you get there, and there are 2 amazing viewpoints along the way that you shouldn't miss. The first is the Wangala Pass you will pass through. Its first review platform and the way to Everest Base Camp. If you're lucky, you can see 5 snow-capped mountains over 8,000 meters high, including Makalo, Lhotsa, Everest, Chuyang, and Shinshanpagma. And the second is the 108 turns, a stunning form adjoins view, but there are many bends. If you're prone to motion sickness, make sure to take motion sickness medicine beforehand. So when you're at Everest Base Camp, there are a couple of must-see spots. First up is Rongbak Monastery. As soon as you step out of the vehicle, it's right there, super close. You might recognize it from that movie back in 2012. You know, the place where Lama is standing. It's a really cool spot where you can get a clear panoramic view of Everest. And for include photo, make sure to include some of those white sapphires in the foreground. Another spot you can miss is the big moment at Everest Base Camp with the marker showing 8,848 meters. That's Everest height. It's the closest you can get to Everest, and it's pretty inconvenient spot for taking it all in. But be prepared to crank up for photos here. If you've got energy, it's worth wandering a bit farther in. You'll find heaps of prayer flags and money stones all around, making for ever better photos. If luck's on your side, you might catch glimpses of the banner clouds and Everest. And if you're really lucky, you might even see those colorful, auspicious clouds. They're like rainbow clouds. I've been fortunate enough to see them myself. Now, if you keep on catching Everest sunrise or sunset, you need to bed down here for a night, but fair warning, the accommodation is not due. The rooms are not soundproofing, and there's no toilet or shower in the rooms. So when picking your spot, go for one close to the restroom and the reviewing platform. Here's a friendly tip: when you are catching a sunrise or sunset, make sure you're bundled up nice and warm and don a scarf hat. Getting cold here on the planet can be real hassle. Trust me. Alright, next I will get 2 spots where you can catch a free glimpse of the Everest. You can punch in Emperor Guang Temple on your navigation app. It's the world's highest temple, dedicated to Guangyu, and you can drive right up there. But fair warning, The wind up there blows really strong, but it's totally worth it. Because from there you can see 4 peaks soaring above 8,000 meters. It's a bit of hidden gem. Perfect for catching those incredible sunrises and sunset. Another one is on the way to Dongba village. When you are traveling towards Dongba village, you will pass through a village. After that village, you will see some ancient ruins of a city. And behind those ruins, you will catch glimpses of Mountain Everest. Right next to it is Chuyang Pink, and the closest to us is Pema Pink. Now, if you're into photography, this spot is amazing. You can capture the ancient ruins with Mount Everest in the background. It's quite breathtaking view. You can take a picture of yourself walking or standing on the ruins. It's fantastic because Mountain Everest is your backdrop. Just remember, you will need a zoom lens or a drone to take these stunning photos. Finally, it's worth mentioning that best time to see Mount Everest is from October to April next year. During this time, there's less rain and fog, so its visibility is better and the lighting is just right for capturing some amazing shots of Mount Everest.
Tashidelek and Pema Tibetan Horizon is a local Tibetan travel agency specializing in global tourists visiting Xizang, China. If you want to travel to Tibet, please contact me via WhatsApp 8613194890858 or email guide@tibetantourism.com.